My bad. My bad. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. All right, so we're talking about what God is about to do. We're talking about what great things God is about to do, and how many prayers God is about to answer. If you want your own, you can log on to biblicalprayer.com. All right, so yeah, let me show you what I got though. Y'all got one of these? Y'all tell me what's in here now. It say, this is why I was scared to open it, because it say something about in this one's life. The one whose hands open this. Okay. Dear Jesus, we pray. Great rising, Queen L. Great rising, y'all. I'm just reading this mail that people sent me through from. I got a note. I got a note that it's from me to Jesus. I don't know. It's a note to Jesus, and it somehow ended up in my box. I don't know, but I've been anxious to see what's in here. And hold on. I sure have. I sure have. Make sure there ain't no white powder. Okay, let's see. The letter you write today could change your future to the good. Print your most pressing need on the back of this and send it back to the church. Here's my most pressing need. This is a financial blessing that I need. Put this prayer card with the blessed rug and return it to the church. So this is the rug that your man's is holding. Put this prayer card with this blessed rug and return to the church. This is the prayer rug. Man gone. Hold on, is that white powder that came out there or that was there already? Hold on. Okay, we good. Hold on, I want y'all to see my prayer rug. Okay, we got a legit rug. This is the next morning. That's why we say great rising. Hold on. I want to say, please do not open this prophecy until after you have placed your prayer page in the mail before sunset. Got it sealed off and everything. Yeah, they got it. They sent you a whole Helios Biblios. Hold on, y'all. I need to see what they're doing to the children and shit. God made it possible for us to buy 17 acres of land. I've gotten a new car and a new job. I've been blessed. Great rising, sis. I got a chain letter in the mail from Jesus. Well, it was a note to Jesus from me asking him to bless me. The Church of St. Matthew's was peace enough to write it for me. And finally, the prayer rug. Bruh. Oh, goodness. Oh. Your boy got a single tattoo. One tear. Murderer. Oh, shit. All right. So that's it. It say, look into Jesus' eyes. You will see they are closed. That baby eyes on the sparrow. AK ain't no watching you. That's okay. That's okay. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed, I'm gonna keep all my mail. Ain't nobody never, wait, I was about to say, ain't nobody never sent me no prayer rug. But then again, Queen Mother Melody Summers-Dorff did send me a real life prayer rug. Alright, so let's put this back in here. We keep this in here for shits and giggles. And come back to that whenever we need a laugh. This white man is Caesar Borgia. You've been on the internet for a year or two, you probably know that. If not, communicate it to somebody else or look him up. His name is Caesar Borgia. Tell your children too. So that the same way when they see Barack Obama and they can say Barack Obama, or they see a picture of Ronald McDonald and they can say, oh, Ronald McDonald. Make it so when they see a picture of this man, they say, oh, that's Caesar Borgia. If nothing else, it will awaken someone else. All right? Your children, man, you can send children into small places, in the small places to do your dirty work. Niggas in the hood know that. They be like, we gonna send the 8-year-old to pop his ass since he ain't got no record. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can send your children in and just say all kinds of things about Jesus, and they just be like, out of the mouths of babes. See, you, they be ready to stone your ass. And so teach your children. Okay? My child say something and another parent be like, you can't hang out with that little girl no more. If I say something, they be ready to fight me. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to put that right over there in the cut with the rest of my stuff. Alright, we're going to read. We're going to read I'll be out of the jail soon. I'll be out of the jail soon. Still logging the dreams. They're much more vivid now that I'm starting over and I'm being more obedient to spirit. I know I told y'all before that I have an elder in my family who is near 100. She might be like 80 something. And we ask her, Grammy, how can you be alive and healthy when, you know, healthy for an elder just mean alive and can walk and shit. They could be taking 1,700 medicines and shit and they'll be like they healthy because they walking around. All right, but anyway, and I asked Grammy, how is she like alive, eating all the pork she eat and drinking like she drink and having a pack of cigarettes a day? Grammy, how can you live? How are you even alive right now? And Grammy say she eat food. She eat food and we eat non-food food. And that's a fact, Jack. Grammy gardens and Grammy go from the she go to the farmer's market and the fresh market, and she been around a long time and she in a small city. She's in Savannah, so she got neighbors and friends who grow so she can exchange, you know. And so she's eating from the ground still. And like she said, we eat non-food foods. We had KFC and McDonald's and Taco Bell, where there are more preservatives and if they're putting something in your food to give it a shelf life, what things do we know have a good shelf life? Wood, plastic, glass, understand? Anyway, Grammy also said that the shots, the vaccinations, and she said all these shots, they give y'all shots for shit you ain't got. When we got shots, it was because we was sick or something. And that's peace. I was thinking about it yesterday, though. Longevity. Because a lot of us have great-grandparents who either are 100 or close to 100, or who have lived to it or just beyond it before passing. Our grandparents are either near 100 or passed away at or around 100. But grandparents nowadays, not great-grandparents, grandparents nowadays are dying by the time before 70. Between 50 and 60 oftentimes due to health issues. But the point is, even if it were 80, it's not 100. It's not 103 like it used to be. And so that's a short amount of time. Thinking when I was a little girl, so let's say in the 80s, right? In the early 80s, in the early 80s, I remember having an aunt who was as old as a grandmother would be. And as I've aged, my younger aunts or women in my life that are around my aunt's age have all passed away. We gotta look into that, family. Longevity is important, as is the quality of health. I'm trying to figure out how much of that is by design.
What does longevity look like for our children if the average lifespan is reducing? All right. What does that look like for our children? I wondered the same thing a couple years ago. I asked y'all about periods. My mama got her cycle when she was 18. 18. And I got mine at I think 12. So did my sister and cousins. And there are children now getting them as early as 8 and 9. So if it's going to keep going earlier and earlier and earlier by environment and by the foods that we typically put in, how much younger can they get? Yeah, so those of us that are between 27 and 35, um, the average is, yeah, we got our period between 11 and 13. And if you got to 13, you it was a bless up, because by 11, 12, it was really it. Um, but now, little it's happening before 11 or 12. I'll see you later. Okay. Yeah. All right. She excited to be going to work. All right. Okay. Yeah. But the cycle. So you said, um, 17, and yeah, my mom and her sisters all got their cycles around 17 and 18, and myself, all my sisters got our cycles around 11 or 12, and now here we are. And and I've had sisters reach out to me, and their daughters are as young as 9. I said, in going through this, I want to say there was one woman that said that her daughter was maybe 7 or 8, which is scary because everybody's like, oh, she might be being molested, and could be, but she could be being abused by the diet. It's not always sexual abuse that causes our children to, it's not always sexual abuse that causes them to physically develop sooner. Oftentimes, it's what we are feeding them. The same chemicals that are released in our bodies when we begin to have sex, the same hormones that are released when we're pregnant, all of these things are chemicals. And the foods that we eat have chemicals in them, and the chemicals imitate or emulate the natural chemicals in our body. Anyway, I just want you to look out. Like, it would be creepy as fuck. It was creepy when I said this before, but the shit is still a possibility that children be as young as 3 or 4 having a cycle because their bodies are that developed. My 5-year-old weighs 80 pounds. My 5-year-old weighs 80 pounds, family. And and the doc, she got an appointment on the 23rd, matter of fact. And the doctors want to know, what am I doing and how is this happening? And I said it before, I can say it again. You gave me those steroid shots the entire time I was pregnant with her. And she's always been like that. They said that she would be much smaller than she was when she was born because they didn't understand. They were using measurements and not weighing muscle content. She's muscle, family. It's not even fat. But I don't know. And I think that's because she's active, because we know from the steroid drugs that bodybuilders take, if you take the steroids, they'll make you fat unless you make converting the fat to muscle. And she's always moving, so she's so muscular. I don't know if I told y'all I took them to feed ducks the other day, and Dory bounced. Baby fell down the hill, but I'm not lying. Everybody who witnessed it agreed she bounced, like the ass and the thighs. Sherman. We got to work on that. We definitely got to work on that. But yeah, my baby bounced down the hill, yo. She bounced down the hill. Baby roly-oly. We're going to work on that for sure. But absolutely, though. So she's going to have breast sooner, though. She's going to have ass. So she already got a figure, and she's fucking 5, you know. Anyway, we're going to get them together, family. We're going to get them together. We're going to get them together. Say, my daughter was 12. Okay, make sure I miss no comments. So yeah, I started keeping my journal in my purse. That way I can jot down all of the stuff I need to know. Oh, you know what? There was something else I wanted to share with you. We're really going to ride. I think we're going to ride. I didn't even tell my sister this, so when she found out, she going to be like, what? You didn't tell me? I didn't. Yesterday, when my nephew woke up, he spent the night with me. When he woke up yesterday morning. Yesterday rising, when I woke up, I look through the crack of the door. I feel somebody watching me. That's what caused me to wake up. That's why I didn't read to y'all yesterday. I had my sister's children that was supposed to be watching them while she was at work. She didn't get off till 4 though, a.m. And like ain't nobody exchanging no children at 4 a.m. They out of school this day. Anyway, I had them all night, so I was really exhausted. So I'm sure I overslept. But when I did wake up, it was because I saw someone, I felt somebody watching me. When I did, he was looking in the crack of the door like, and I'm like, son, you straight? He's like, yeah, yes, ma'am, I'm okay. And I'm trying to think, no, he's not okay. What's wrong? Are you sad? Did you break something? Are you sleepy? Did you piss in the bed? Did you lie to somebody? Did you forget something? Did you leave something over somebody's house? I'm trying to remember all the things that make children stress the fuck out. And he's like, yeah. To which one, baby? What's going on? Come in here. I'm gonna sit him down. Let me tell you something. No matter what you tell me, I'm gonna always have your side. All kids don't have a grown-up like that. I want to be that grown-up for you. No matter what you do, no matter what you see, no matter what you said, no matter what you saw. It doesn't matter. If you share it with me, my one job is to protect you. My one job is to always be on your side. It don't matter how right you are. It don't matter how wrong you are. It don't matter if I'm disappointed or hurt by what you have to tell me. It doesn't matter if I'm mad or frustrated or sad by what you tell me. My one job is what? To be on my side always and forever and first. And if you ever feel like I'm not on your side, then we got to sit down and we got to talk about it. But we got to always remember whenever we decide to sit down and talk, that a sit down and talk is mostly a sit down and listen. Anytime somebody say they want to talk, they can talk to their motherfucking self, son. When somebody say they want to talk, they're asking for you to listen, okay? So, okay. So I'm listening. What's bothering you right now? Should I done set the stage so he could tell me if he knows somebody with a gun and ready to commit suicide and shit? He's like, auntie, I peed in the bed. I'm like, whew. Goddamn. Whew. Shit, dodged another bullet. It's like, go get me the pissy stuff and we'll get it together. It's between me and you. Ain't nobody got to know. I'm going to go and get you some clean clothes from Walmart right now. Everybody else don't wake up for a few hours. He's like, well, when everybody else wake up, can you make them shower too? I said, make them shower for what? They washed already. I don't want to look suspicious. You're not going to look suspicious by washing your ass and your nuts, boy. They're going to look suspicious by not washing theirs. So, that's peace. Fast forward, he washed and he pieced everything good. Me and him washed the covers. Didn't nobody know about the piss till y'all know about the piss and his piece. Last night, fast forward, before he leave, he say, auntie, I do have to tell you something else, but you can't tell anybody. I'm like, that's our rule. So he come in, he say, when I get older, I'm going to marry Zion. Now, this is my nephew talking to me. And now he's talking to me about my daughter, who's his cousin, all right? Well, if I never understood the first cousins, second cousins and shit, ever since I was little, I'd be like, but I have 12 cousins. And she's definitely not the first one. She's the youngest one. Anyway. Great rising. Great rising. What y'all doing? Oh, because y'all went to bed early. Zion, you are slimming down. You are looking good. I'm loving what this season is doing for our bodies. Yes, indeed. Okay. Hold on. Bang, bang the boogie. Come in. Okay, you can stay right there. All right. Make sure you don't fall asleep. If you sleep, you go back upstairs, okay? All right. Oh, shit. Matter of fact, can you go and get my water from upstairs out of my room? That water jug? Thank you. Hold on. Shook just came down the steps. So, matter of fact, come back. Come back. I don't really want that water. I was trying to get rid of you so I could talk about you. But I decided that that ain't transparent. And anytime I talk, somebody should be listening. Roger that? Can you keep a secret? Okay, that's peace. Yeah, so he said, when I grow up, I'm going to marry Zion. And I said, you know, black folk blow a lid real quick. Be like, right when I was about to be like, boy, you better not never motherfucking, that's your, I said, you better not, I said, you better not never marry a woman who don't have good qualities. You better not ever seek out to date even a woman who you wouldn't marry. What is it about Zion that make you want to marry her? What do you like about Zion? All right. Here we go again, hoping the shit don't turn out wrong. Like, don't let this nigga say the wrong thing. Say, she's smart, and she's funny, and she's kind, and she's really pretty. And I'm thinking, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I said, she is. She is smart and she's kind and she's pretty. But before you knew her to be smart, kind, or pretty, before you knew any of those things about her, you knew her to be your cousin. You know what it means to be a cousin? It's like, yeah, it just means we're family. Yes, we're family and we're related. And in order to extend our family, we marry outside of our family. When you marry somebody, one become two, and then you have children. And so, can you see how a family makes a man grow? It's like, yes. So how can a man grow if he's only planting right in his own family? Then it's like weeds. They just kind of grow all over each other. You understand that? So it's important that plants or men are like plants, and they have to grow out in order for the garden to grow. They have to grow out like the forest. They don't crawl in and grow. He's like, okay, well, when I grow up, I'm gonna marry a girl that's like Zion. She gonna be smart, she gotta be nice, and she gotta be pretty. And I'm like, that's what's peace. I'm going ahead and play. Hey, don't say no fuck shit like that again. That's peace. Again, I haven't even told my sister, and I probably won't. um, and that's peace too. If she knows, she knows. She don't, she don't. I told y'all that too. I'm not gonna always tell you. Your children are my children. And if that offends you, fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Your children are my children. I'm not asking you shit, sis. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm really not. And if the same thing happens to my children, where somebody was like, oh, I'm a parent and I felt like they was mine, so I just parented. Typically, the people who feel like that aren't ratchet parents. They ain't nasty people. If somebody can parent somebody else's child, I didn't say discipline someone else's child. If you can parent someone else's child, parenting is done in love. All right? Discipline is done in guidance and all kind of other shit. Niggas will tell you that it's love. Fuck that. Self-discipline is the only discipline a motherfucker need. Anything else is your ego pushing me to bend to something that you would have me to do. And discipline and love are separate. All right? Discipline and love don't go together like some parents tell you, no more than fucking go together. I'm not going to beat her ass just because I love her, just like I'm not going to have sex with my daughter because I love her. Love is love. Discipline is discipline. And sex is sex. Niggas be so anxious to compare some shit and tie some shit together that we got some fucked up marriages in our verbiages. All right? In actuality, yeah, like I said, they are separate. And that's peace. Who over here breathing like that? Which one of y'all sound like you're trying to go back to sleep? Okay. All right. Okay, hold on right quick. Make sure the cookies stay in the jar. All right, let's go. We are supposed to be reading. No, we are supposed to be reading. So that's peace, though. Again, I'm gonna to parent your children like I parent my children and protect them. And relationships are all different. And every parent want their child to be honest with them and to share everything with them. And it's 2018. Let us not be stupid. All right. It's hard to say things like that, but let us not be stupid. Let us not expect the same way a lot of us thought, the same man that we have our first child with, we gonna marry and he gonna love and trust and cherish and protect and respect us forever. And for most of us, it didn't go that way. After all the examples of the women before us, during us, we still thought that we were so exclusive and so different that things would be different for us. And we learned how not invincible we are. Hey, goodbye. Yeah, you can sit your ass up. This is my time. You will not interrupt it. If you need to lay down, you can go lay in your bed. Sit up and be peace. Thank you. Come again. All right. Yeah, matter of fact, go to a different couch. I really don't like that. I really do not like that. Y'all go upstairs. I don't mind what you do upstairs to entertain yourself. You can read, you can write, you can go back to sleep. I don't mind what you do. Both of y'all go ahead upstairs. I know it wasn't you. It's just better that way. It's better that way. I read every day. This is my ritual. This is my routine. And it is unfair to me that my frequency is off because you guys just had a tit for tat in front of me. Please, if you love me, honor me and go ahead upstairs and I'll be up there to play with you as soon as I finish. If you want to dishonor me, pout. show an attitude of ungratefulness and then just keep slumming around and bumming around and doing all of that. If you want to dishonor me, then do those things. If you want to honor me and show me that you do love me and you do respect me and you understand me, then put on your happy face and wait patiently for your mommy until I come up. I won't be long. Okay? All right. Okay. All right, give me a minute. Yes, goddamn it. I was thinking about the say it's gonna sound random. I was thinking about the dick suck video. No, not with a video of nobody sucking no dick, but the conversation I had with my best friend. But she's like, "You my daughter's godmother. What you mean you won't tell me if she was sucking? If you found out she was sucking nobody's dick? For what? For what, Queen? I've been knowing you for 20 years. You done sucked many, many a dicks in this 20 years. And well, how many of them have you told your daughter about? Okay. Yeah. The fuck out of here. She's supposed to go and give you a dick list. And you ain't gave her one. Stop it, I say. These are not just our children. These are our caregivers tomorrow. These are our teachers tomorrow. These are our protectors and our providers tomorrow. Right? As we age, these are the people who will pour back into us everything that we've poured into them. We got to be careful what we pour into them. We can't be looking to take out of them, and we're not putting in. And it's not about what we believe we're taking out and putting in. It's about what everybody perceives as being withdrawn and deposited. So our children can't feel like you're constantly asking them to give up another part of themselves. Let go of this friend. Let go of this tablet. Let go of this hobby. Let go of this. Let go. And you don't let go of shit because they're tiny adults. You know, they're tiny adults. They will be the same grown-ups that we report to later on. Yeah, it's what helped me stop cussing my children the fuck out. I'm like, damn, I would hate for them to get a little bit bigger and start cussing me the fuck out. I would really hate it because they be done caught fire. Okay? And I ain't talking about no book. Yeah, it's been caught fire. Anyway, yeah, I told her I would not because our children also need privacy. And it would be stupid of us to think that, or yeah, it would be us trapped back into that first time, baby, he gonna marry me mindset. There's what we want, there's what we will accept, and then oftentimes there is what is. And it's not always the same thing, okay? And we want our children to be honest with us. We expect our children to be honest with us, but it would be a little bit stupid of us to believe that our children are, even though they trustworthy, even though we love them. I know your baby can't do no wrong. She really is. She a good kid. She really is. She really is. I was a good kid too. GPA 4.2. I was still sneaking out that window sucking dick and smoking weed with niggas that were 10 years older. Listen, our children, I don't want you to trust that they are trustworthy as much as I want you to trust that they love you. Trust that they love you. They love you so much that they will protect your image of them. They will protect the lie you have in your head. They'll protect your perceptions. And they'll try to protect your reputation. Sometimes more so than they'll protect themselves. Zion? Come here. Dory? Come here. You're gonna wake up everybody else in the house up there. Arguing about whose fault it is they can't be at power hours. Come on. We can do it. We can try it again. Where's Sugarfoot? Come on. Now this couch will comfortably seat 4 adults, 4 grown-ups. Can 2 children share it peaceably? Come on. Okay. In the room that I stay in? Okay. You know how to work that out? Okay. You're welcome to. Okay. And you fine. You feel better? Yeah. All right. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, okay? Thank you. All right. We riding, y'all. We riding. We supposed to be rolling. Anyway, like I was telling her, then we really are gonna get in the books. We still got 30 minutes. realistically, our children aren't going to be honest with us. And that's just it. Like I said, they will love us, and they're going to love us. There's more love than honesty in those relationships. And that's a natural wiring, all right? But it's important that we give our children other adults who can be the ears, all right? Who can be the eyes and ears for us. So it's important that your friends or your family members have a relationship with your children. Be mindful of the people who don't have a relationship, because that if you're not there to protect or provide for every extension of me, I should question what you're here for. Because I'm definitely loving and protecting and providing for all of you. So anyway, that's peace. And that was oh, hey Deshaun, great rising. I love you, sister. I love you a lot. Since you always come through. Deshaun Ponder always surprise me, and she always make a donation to me, but it's when I'm hungry though. She don't know that shit. Well, she probably do, because sometimes I be like, girl, I might send a chicken emoji like a bitch about to eat, queen. I am. I do so much, and I stretched the little I have so far that I'm not even sure what people imagine my finances are like. But even say that, like, yo, you be doing a lot. You be doing a lot. I do. Deshaun, thank you, because there's so many times that I will sacrifice my own, and sometimes my children catch the brunt of that. I be like, look, Spirit gonna have to make a way, because we about to take what we have and we're about to do this for somebody else. And it's most oftentimes is you. That's out of the blue. Like, I'm like, yesterday we went to Walmart, and the sister in front of me, she looked sick and she sounded sick, and she's like, if I don't get nothing else, I gotta be able to get this and this, because this will make it so I'm not in pain. And she had some jogging pants and a t-shirt from clearance rack or something, and I don't know, some more shit. But she's like trying to count pennies. She's like, I have to eat with the medicine, so I have to eat this, so I'm gonna get this. And the lady's ringing up one thing at a time while she get one thing. And I don't know what her total is. I don't have all my, I ain't even bring my card with me. I just got a little bit of cash, and I'm sitting right here. I told you I went to go get my nephew something after he pissed. So I got, boy, clothes are way too fucking expensive now too, by the way. The drawers, the t-shirts, the socks, all that shit. I'm like, look, nigga, I'm about to go get you something out the men's section, my nigga. If you take good care of it, you can wear that shit again in 10 years. Look, anyway, so his stuff already cost more than I expected. Then I remember while I'm out, I don't have enough fruit for breakfast, so I grabbed that stuff too. So I lay all this stuff down, and I'm sure I don't have enough for all my stuff, and fully intend to play the putback game. That's what my family call it. When you take all this shit to check out knowing goddamn well you can't get it, we gonna play the putback game as soon as we put back game on strong. Okay? So we roll on up there to the checkout, and I see sis going through this counting thing, and I say, whatever she can't get, I'm gonna get the rest of her stuff, please. And the lady's crying like, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. And I'm like, listen, I don't know why black folk go through this all the time. Oh, you can't, oh my God, I can't believe you did. Black folk, we can stop doing that shit. We don't have to do no show. Sis, you want this shit, right? You in here counting quarters. You want this shit? I want you to have this shit. Let's make it happen. We ain't gotta go through the show shit. Respect, gratitude, respect. So, bring this shit up. She's like, bloop. Here I go watching the numbers. Bloop. every time sis get another boop, I have to put my grapes and shit down. Like, boop. Okay, son, put the cherry back. Boop. Baby, put them drawers back. You're gonna have to wear some of say drawers. Boop. I ain't lying. I didn't expect it to be a lot less than it was, but it's but it's peace though. It's peace though, because I had just enough. Real shit. I had just enough. Like, I got 11 cents out of the $60 that I took into the store. I left out with 11 cents, and that's a master number. You know what I mean? That's a master number, and that's a master move. My babies didn't get cherries that day, and the boy didn't get the draws, but but my sister got that Ensure, you understand? And my sister got food so that she not sick when she take whatever medicine she gonna take. And no, I don't support medicine taking, but I support black people. I support my family. I support my kin. I support my sisters and my brothers. And I know that our mind is the biggest medicine. And if in her mind, the only thing that's going to give her some peace is having this food and having this medicine, then it doesn't matter what I say or how I suggest she change her diet. If I don't first help her to get that food and that medicine, then her mind not even going to be open enough to do shit. So that's peace. Yeah, that's peace. But it's because I'm constantly doing little things like that. That when sisters like Deshawn or brothers like Eric come through, it's peace to me. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. For real. All right, now about the digs up. Oh wow. Said waiting on stamps to come. The neighbor gave her fruit from her garden for us to eat. That is peace. That is love, and that is peace. That is, especially because now that I've grown some myself. Hold on. Now that I've grown myself, fruit prints, fruit prints in the sand. Now that I've grown myself, um, it would. You understand? It grew a baby. I guess that happens so fast. What is it? Elephants have to be pregnant for 3 or 4 years. And then dogs can be pregnant for what is it? Fucking 45 days. You know, and us we can create and develop and cultivate an entire new human. You know, a new avatar in less than a year. And so growth, it hadn't really seeped in. Again, a dog can grow another dog in 30 days, and I can grow another human in less than a year. You know, growth, what does it really mean to grow? But a plant, to watch a fruit go from a seed to a tree to sustaining life is fucking amazing. But the time is what's most, the time is what I recognize most, the time that it takes. So when you share something that's taken so much time, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy for a woman to marry a man. You met him 9 months ago and you in love with him and shit. But it's not easy. It's the first love that his mother has been with him for the time. Like, she did that. She grew that. You understand what I'm saying? When somebody shares fruit, that's some tremendous shit to me. Especially that you've grown, all right? That you've grown. Yeah, I appreciate fruit baskets and them edible joints with the pineapples is cut like flowers. Yeah, all that shit cute too. Can you get me some tissue, please? Mama's snotting a little bit. All right, hold on. We're gonna keep on going. Yeah, that's peace. Now that I've grown myself though, and I realize how long it took for me to grow myself. Let's say you gonna be able to get me some today. I hear you in there sneezing and stuff. Help myself. Let me help myself. Let me help myself. Okay. Where we at? Alright, great rising, great rising. Make sure I miss shit. Great rising. Okay, let's get to the book. You said the dick suck. Keep coming back to that. Yeah. That point was I told my friend if I did walk in on her, I said this in a video before too, some of you probably saw it, so it's old news. If I found out, if I walked in and saw that happening, like, you know, maybe my son getting his dick sucked by somebody in the neighborhood. It's probably not her first one. You know, it's probably not her first, and it's definitely not her last. And depending on how we handle it, we push more space between ourselves and our children. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I make her feel small and I make her feel nasty and dirty and I make her feel like what she's done is an abomination and it's unnatural, then I do, not only do I kill a part of her, I kill a part of our relationship. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, that's the spirit. But what I'm saying is, I have to make sure that I don't, I don't kill her spirit. You understand? Her spirit is sensitive. Her spirit is sensitive, as is his. And what happens when we push them away is they begin to do the same things in different circles, in different environments. You complain to somebody so much about how much they smoke, how much they smoke, how much they smoke, they just don't smoke around you, okay? They don't smoke less, they just don't smoke around you. And so anyway,
That's the piece. I'm feeling I'm feeling really dope today. I'm feeling really dope today. I think we might go to the park early. So I learned when you dismiss someone's point of view, you're really dismissing that person. It feels that way. Like say, and not to put our business in the street, but Say does it, and I don't even think he realizes it because he's so strong. I don't imagine that his whole life people have been like, hey, bruh, I feel like you just dismissed me, or I feel like you just undermined me. I feel like because he's such a big and strong personality, people just kind of, if they feel, you know, yeah, they just kind of let it go. But I don't have that type of personality. I want to be heard, I want to be seen, and I want to be seen, and I want to be heard the minute I have an issue. Ashe. Uh, so he does this. You know what I'm saying? He does like that. I'll say something, he'll be like, and that means, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, whatever. And I get it, even if you feel like, yeah, whatever. I won't be disrespected. That's unacceptable. I don't do it to anyone, and no one should do it to me. And it is a dismissal. Because it makes someone feel unimportant, and how I make you feel should be important to you. I know you got to put yourself first, and it's a journey of self, self, self. I get that, and I support that. But we have to remember what self we're serving. We're serving our higher self and not our egotistical self. Okay, and so if it's not the egotistical self that we're serving, then it's easy to remember that how we make other people feel ultimately will determine how we feel about ourselves. Yeah, in the moment you feel like fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. But in the later of the night, that's not what you feel. And even if you say that's what you feel, maybe you're not really sure about what chemicals are going on the inside of your body. But those connections, the same way when you kiss a baby's neck or touch a baby's hand or foot, there's a happy release on the inside, whether you recognize it or not. When you say fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, and you dismiss people, there's also a darker, cloudier chemical that is released in you also. So when something happens, you don't understand, man, why you just feeling like you feeling. There's a buildup of your dismissal. There's a buildup of your broken connections. It is important. We are wires, and we cannot do this alone. Macrocosm means that you are a very, very, very small part of all of this, but a necessary part of all of this. We are all small parts, but necessary. All small, but necessary. Can you imagine what my relationship would be like if I dated, say, for a year, and then I introduced him to my children and told them, hey, this the man we gonna be with. We married to him now. Versus the way he chose for us to do it, where he said after 3 days, what we share is beautiful. We really should bring the children in. I'm not one of those men who want to wait and then find out later I can't vibe with your children or they can't vibe with me. So I want to find out what our family dynamic would be like early. Like, okay, how much healthier do you think their relationship is that my girls feel like we chose, say, for our family? Like, they could have said no and his ass would have been gone. We chose him for our family. Anyway, did I keep that? Did I bring the tissue out here? Hold on one second. I didn't. Sleeping under that fan, I sleep better. It makes the first few hours of the day really rough. Okay. All right, where we at? Okay. Enough about the kids. Enough about the dick suck. Yeah, just make sure that our children have someone they can go to, and try to keep you cool, family. Remember, when we overreact, Ya Asantewaa and Nzinga. Remind me to teach you more. Do you remember when we read the book on Nzinga?
No.
Do you remember the book on Ya Asantewaa?
No.
Okay, remind me to tell you those stories later on today. Okay.
Hey.
Do you know who Prince? What's the prince name? Harry. You know who Prince Harry is?
No.
Do you know who Princess Diana is?
No.
Do you know who what's the woman name he married? Megan. Megan. Do you know who Megan is? Her name might be Kelly. Do you know Megan or Kelly?
No.
Do you know about the royal wedding?
No.
Do you know who Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey is? Okay, something. Tell me something like shit. You can tell me something. Okay, that's peace. Yeah. So I make sure I teach my children, and that's how you do that shit. That's how you do that shit. I haven't been on Facebook to comment, but I've been on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of people like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to figure out about the royal family and African queens and us being royal, how long we've been royal. But yo, if you take your children out of the matrix, when they go in the matrix will seem weird. We came up in the matrix. We were raised in the matrix. So when we step into the real life, when we step into real shit, we like, it's funky. We have stepped into some real shit. Okay? Our children, if they are raised in the truth, then when they walk out, the matrix is funky shit. They like, what the fuck? There's a sister on my Facebook friend list. If you know me, you know her. Jamila Heyman. All right. She got a tea shop, Serenity. All right. But Jamila Heyman came up. Yeah, she didn't get woke with a lot of us. She wasn't raised Christian. Jamila Heyman was raised in a way that's so pro-African, that is so African culture centered, rooted, based, primed, glazed and glossed over, that as an adult, when she would interact with people and they would tell her about Jesus, it was entertainment and it was funny as fuck to her. To listen to grown people telling the same types of stories to her as an adult and believing them willingly enough to pay people for them, the same kind of stories that she would tell her children. My babies, I'm doing my best so that when they walk out into the matrix, yeah, if they go out there and talk about a royal wedding, because the first princesses and queens that she knows of will be African. She'll know more about Queen Afua before she know about what the hair product says, Queen Helene. Her baby know more about Queen Helene than she know about Prince and Prince Harry. Anyway, yeah, bring them up in the way they should go. We've been on here for 47 minutes. We haven't touched the book. I'm about to touch the book. We're about to touch the book. Yeah, indeed. We almost at Gateway 9 too, y'all. Love making and shit. I'm excited to talk about love making. I'm excited to talk about fasting from sex. All of these things. All of these things. All right, sacred union. That's where we are. Do your fire breaths. Do your do your meditations. You do, Marah. Say was the first one I heard say that shit. And me and you were together when I felt it. Me and you were together when I felt it. Yeah, me and you were together when I felt it. Damn, I love you, sis. I really do. I really do. We've been together for some time, too. It made me feel good. You know, like the seed I told you. We planted some seeds together, and we watched a tree come up together, and now we just sitting and eating our fruit together, and that shit is peace. All right, sacred union. We're going to get something in. Sacred unions with the Creator. The union, this is page 326. The union of the Creator and ourselves, hold on, is the most critical. Make sure we still rocking. The union of the Creator and ourselves is the most critical union. For all that we are begins with the Great One. In order to be inside the Creator, to be fully aware of the Creator's presence within us, and to be guided by the Most High, we must first love ourselves and the Creator as the Creator loves us. When we truly love ourselves, we become one with the divine. It is then that the Creator can enter our house and all of our unions will be blessed. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
What you thinking?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. Sacred unions with self. You know what? Just for the fun of it, we should, y'all see that? I'm trying to tell you. That's from when I used to give plasma for weed money. You're like, sis, where do you come up with this stuff? From the book? The book of my heart? It's true. I used to give blood. You remember when we used to go to that place?
Yes.
You do? I hope I be gone from it so long that, you remember when I used to smoke cigarettes?
Yes.
You do?
Not weed. You're talking about cigarettes. You remember? How long ago that been? Not weed. You're talking about cigarettes. You remember when I used to smoke cigarettes? Yeah. She's like, okay, mom, you looking at me asking me again like I should have lied to you. Them overreactions. Hold on. You remember that still?
Mom.
Do you remember when I used to eat meat?
Yes.
Do you remember what my favorite meat used to be?
No.
Do you remember when I was fat?
No.
Okay, I'm saying, you better stop remembering stuff before you get served. Don't remember. Don't tell me some good stuff you remember about me.
I remember when we was in that old house and we played with those snowman thingies.
Okay, that was a really fun time in your life because you always bring that up. That was a fun time for me too. All right, we're gonna get up off of here. Listen, I asked her this before and she said she don't remember. But now she brand new. It's cool though. The point, one day, I'm gonna put so much space between me and my past. Alright. Okay, look now. Hold on. Whew. Alright, listen. Tomorrow, mine's is sweet and gossip. Love those babies. I really do. I love our babies. I'm excited about it. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up on Sacred Unions tomorrow. I think I'll be out of say one day in 6 hours, so we'll see how that should go. But when I'm out of Facebook jail, we'll probably pick up on Sacred Unions on Facebook. Just for a little while. I'll keep coming back here too. I know a lot of y'all said you're not even on Facebook anymore. You just got off. I want to get off too, y'all. Promise, sometimes I do. It's so draining, but I have to continue branding so that it's easy for me to heal. So that it's easy for me to heal. I want to be able to heal on a much larger scale. I don't care about fame. I don't care about money. I just want us to heal on a larger scale, you know. So whatever that looks like, I'm here for it. I don't expect it to look like what I would imagine, but that's because God showed up looking completely different than what I expected, and love showed up looking different than what I expected, and so did honor, you know. And so I know that what I expect ain't always gonna be what it is. So I'm open for it, however it may manifest, and that's peace. Okay, you said your son. Hold on, right quick. I ain't read my comments in minutes. Peace. Say. Okay. I want to hear your 3-year-old say Queen of Four name. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's talk about your son. Okay, I'll reach out to you right now. I'll reach out to you right now. You see my head healing? No, not really. I'm getting right. Oh. Alright. Nas, hit me up right now. Hit me up right now. Alright, I love y'all. Nuke poo. Oh yeah. That's the pendulum joint. Oh, I did decide that I could start doing that. Whatever earrings I have on that day, then we'll just sell those at the discount. Alright. It's a dub for whatever I have on. On my site, they're usually between 27 and 36. Between 27 and 36. We're trying to raise money so we can get this cup. And if you decide to buy this one, I can do a spread, or yeah, when this one was done, I pulled one card and I was like, whatever the card draw is what it is. And it happened to be the chalice or the cup, which is also a card I really love. On that particular card, which is from the Rider-Waite deck, there's like a halo that's also, look, hit me up. I gotta go. That's peace@gmail.com. DATSPEACE @gmail.com. Sis calling me, so I'm
Nukpu nukuku kameku kimam exaparu in nuk out inu amuku. Peace. I love you. Thank you, Deshaun, for all you do. I appreciate that shit, sis, and I need it so bad right now. I got so much in the air, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I got the move going on. I got to get my car together. I missed the license on my business, so I have to get it together ASAP. It's so much, sis. It's so much. I done get this GoFundMe up so we can play and have fun, and I need that much money personally for other stuff. So I'm hustling on that end so we can do the both. I love you.